Hello and welcome to this episode of Revved Up TV. Last week, we looked at the reasons why performance cars are safer than normal cars, where we explored the arguments that you could use to convince non-car people, aka subhumans, that you need a performance car. Now, seeing as you've convinced them, you can get a performance car. That's why we've compiled this list of 7 performance cars that you can get for under $50,000. Number 7. Audi S3 Sedan, $37,000. I could have chosen this or a Volkswagen Golf R. I chose this instead due to the fact that it has a nicer interior and being a sedan looks better. Now, before you leave some horrible comment, remember this: you are entitled to your own wrong opinion. This car is powered by the E888 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, also found in the Golf R and Audi TTS, and produces 295 horsepower and 380 Nm of torque. This catapults it from 0 to 100 in 5.3 seconds and onto a limited top speed of 250 km per hour. I love this car because it laughs in the face of way more expensive cars, but will also be a practical daily driver. Number 6. Volvo S60 T6 all-wheel drive Polestar, $47,000. Volvos are constantly teased about being heavy. This car is no exception. Fortunately, that is no problem thanks to its all-wheel drive and turbocharged straight-six engine that produces 346 horsepower that will help it launch its 1.8 ton weight from 0 to 100 in 4.9 seconds and will reach 250 km per hour with ease. It's on the list because other than the 20-inch wheels, it's inconspicuous and will batter any rice that dares try and race you. Number 5. Honda Civic Type R for $30,000. Giant killer. The two words that sum the new Type R up best. Already featured in almost every motoring magazine and lauded for its great handling and speed. In track testing, it has crushed cars including a BMW i8, an Audi RS3, and a highly tuned VW Golf GTI Oettinger. That is because of its 295 horsepower, 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, and great handling. It launches from 0 to 100 in 5.9 seconds, and because it isn't limited, will hit a claimed 270 km per hour. It makes it onto the list for offering great performance for a great price. Number 4. Chrysler 300C SRT8 for $50,000. This Yang tank, yes, it's really that big, is a monster. Taking into account its size and weight, it comes as quite a surprise that it will accelerate from 0 to 100 in 5.2 seconds and will only stop at 280 km per hour. That surprise is brought to you by the petrol downing monster that is the 6.4 litre naturally aspirated V8 that powers it. This car made it onto the list because it is an interesting and value for money alternative to the German Big Three. Number 3. Audi S4 Sedan for $48,000. This discreet family sedan hides a dark secret. It can outrun an Aston Martin Rapide. Don't let the claim stats fool you. Audi is notoriously conservative with its claims. It will launch itself from 0 to 100 in a claimed 5.1 seconds and only stops at a limited 250 km per hour. That performance is courtesy of a 333 horsepower, I love that number, supercharged V6 and quattro all-wheel drive. Not only is this car fast, but it is also practical, thus earning a spot on this list. Number 3. Subaru WRX STI for $40,000. Don't you just love a Scooby? The boxer exhaust note, the spoiler, and the looks you get from everyone. The latest model has 295 horsepower and sends that power to all 4 wheels. That helps it accelerate from 0 to 100 in 5.5 seconds, and it won't stop until it reaches 255 km per hour. This car made it onto the list because not only is the new model more luxurious than the previous ones, but it is still just as quick. Number 1. BMW M235i Coupe for $37,000. It's a BMW. It's a 2-door coupe. it's got an inline 6-cylinder engine, and it's rear-wheel drive. What more could you want? With great driving dynamics and an award-winning engine, this car is a peach. In my opinion, this car is the best in its class and is the only car BMW sell at the moment that captures the spirit of the E46 M3. Well, at least until the new M2 comes along. But anyway, that doesn't matter. The car, as mentioned, is powered by BMW's N55 turbocharged 6-cylinder engine, which sends its 320 horsepower to the rear wheels through either a 6-speed manual or 8-speed auto. Personally, I'll go for the manual. This car made it onto the list because it offers the most thrills per dollar of all smiles per dollar, whichever you enjoy most. But it offers the most of either. That's why it's number 1. To keep up with all our news, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Google+. You can find the links for that in the description below. Thank you for the view and subscribe for more Revved Up TV.